Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob with the Campbell Chronicles and thanks for joining us today. If you're new here on this channel we discuss all things family, travel, and Disney. So if you value any of those things, consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss any of our future content to come. This last Father's Day, my wife, the best wife in the world, and my kids were able to surprise me with the new Lego helmet set from Star Wars. I couldn't believe this, and I let me be honest here. Going back when they first released these, I wasn't that excited about them, but after seeing them and thinking about it, I was like, man, that would be really cool. I've been a lifelong Star Wars fan. I would love to display these, so why not? So I was like, hey Emily, this is pretty cool. What do you think? And this whole time, she already had these for Father's Day. So she gave me two of them. She gave me the Stormtrooper helmet and the Boba Fett helmet. If you haven't seen these, this is the Stormtrooper helmet. It is pretty cool, and they're going to be really fun to have up and displayed. I can always look at them and just so much fun. I love the detail. What do you guys think? Do you think they nailed it? Oh, let me know. Here's the Boba Fett helmet that they got me. This one's also really cool, and yes, this little thing. Yep, it does come down. I love the colors. I love the way they stylized it. It's just really, really good. Little nameplate there. So fun. And yes, they even got it down to this little dent here. That's pretty cool. So of course, me being somewhat of a collector, I can't really have just two. I have to get the whole set. I couldn't stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop. So I got the Scout Trooper here as well. The Scout Trooper, I don't know what it is about him. I've always loved it. And from Return of the Jedi, he's one of my favorite Stormtroopers. So as far as accuracy goes, I think they did this one pretty good. Let me know what you guys think as well. And so yeah, today, the reason why I bring you here is to review this one. The big bad one, Darth Vader himself, the Dark Sith Lord, Anakin Skywalker, however you want to call him. This is it. He's 834 pieces, and just to give you an idea, the Scout Trooper was about half that. So this is going to be fun to build, and I'm going to be completely honest. When I saw these helmets, this was probably my least favorite out of all of them, but the more I look at it, the more I'm very excited to build this one. I mean, you can't have a collection of helmets without Darth Vader, right? So yeah. Oh, and one more thing before we get started. It's been a while since I've done a giveaway, so I thought it'd be fun not only to build this one, but also show you how you could win this one. So stick around to the very end and I'll tell you how. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's start. Let's begin. Alright, so for the first bag here, it's going to be assembling the stand and the base of his helmet. So you can get a good glimpse of what it looks like there. The second bag will be going upwards in his helmet, and the third bag, so on. Now, one thing I will say right off the bat is all the other ones I've done so far have started in the middle of the helmet, and then the stand is like the second bag. This one I find it, I don't know why, but hey, it's probably because it's so heavy, but the stand, you start with the stand on Darth Vader. So let's get started. Alright, first bag is done. Check this out. This is just the base plate. Now, I know with my black curtains it might be hard to see this, but this is just the base here with the stand. Vader's going to slide on top here. I already had to do one sticker there. That's the bottom of his mask. And yeah, one problem so far. I was missing a 1x4, a black one, but that's okay. I just went down to my Lego set and grabbed one. But yeah, that's only the second time that's ever happened to me with a Lego set, missing a piece. So that was interesting. But anyways, no harm, no foul. I was able to get one done, and I'm not going to sit here and wait for weeks right now with everything on back order from Lego to get a piece in. So I just grabbed one for my own collection. So let's go to bag two. Bag two is done, and I have got to say, I'm only done with bag 2, and I am by far the most impressed out of all the other ones I've done. So this will be my 4th. This is the most impressive one as far as it comes to detail. When these guys create these things, it's pretty amazing. I don't know how, and the minds behind these builds are just so good. So anyways, I'll try to show you some of the detail here, get my face out of the picture. How they come up with these, I just don't know. And so you got the mask part of his, where breathing apparatus there, just these 2 lines here, and obviously in the back here still to be covered up, but you can see where some more pieces are going to be connected. Just so cool. So without further ado, let's get on to bag 3. And I can already tell you bag 3 is mostly color, so that probably means that most of it's going to be an internal build to build this thing up, give it more structure. So let's get started. Guys, I have not seriously had this much fun building a Lego in a long time. This is challenging, it's exciting, and it's fun. The way they come up with these things is incredible. As I'm sitting here building as what I've come to call Darth Vader's brain, it's just how they come up with this stuff is just so cool. And putting his eyes together and seeing him kind of come to life there, it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm just so excited to build this. I just seriously haven't had this much fun building Lego in such a long time. So good job, Lego. This is already turning out to be quite amazing. As I'm going through this build here, having just a blast. One thing I've noticed, just like the other 3 that I've built, is when it comes to these helmets, one thing I've noticed is that there's a lot of symmetry going on. Because you're doing the same thing on both sides and just maybe a little bit of mirror mode, if you will. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. I will say, with Darth Vader particularly, it's a little bit tougher to find pieces because everything is black. It's just, everything is just blending in with each other. So sometimes I think oh man, maybe I lost another piece, but no, it's just blending in with everything else. And it's just a little tricky, but overall still just having a lot of fun with this build. Bag 4 is done, only one more to go. This thing is turning out pretty good. Now I will say I've noticed a couple things that it's a little difficult to get some of these pieces to stick in, and thank goodness this thing is going to be sitting on a shelf because it's pretty fragile in a lot of different places. Still having a blast putting this together, so let's get this last bag finished. Alright, now just finishing the last touches here. This guy is ready to be attached here, like so. And there it is. The helmet is complete now. What would be a display piece, especially from Lego, if we didn't have a nice stand. Nice little plaque for the stand. There it is. Darth Vader is finished. Alright guys, so that build was absolutely so much fun to build. I am so glad I did that. I had way more fun building Vader than I did the other Stormtroopers and Boba Fett. I can tell you that right now. It's a little bit more complex than the other two. The reason why it's 18 up on the box is because these are not something you play with. A 13-year-old could probably figure this one out, or even lower. My son, who's 9, could figure this one out easily enough. It's just the fact that you sit it on the shelf, and that's it. You don't really play with it. It's just something to admire, and it's really hard for young ones to do. But overall, again, really, really impressed with this build. I love how it turned out. Just the detail, the symmetry, all of it just turned out so good. The stickers, I'm a little bit OCD with the stickers, so it took me a little bit of extra time. And I got those down the way I wanted them though. And again, just the way they plan these things out, and just how they get to this, from pieces to this. That is the most fun thing about this build to me. So again, I really, really love the way this turned out. Now the moment that you've all been waiting for. We're going to go ahead and give this away here, but we're going to do it in a future video. So go ahead and subscribe, and this is going to be happening soon, okay? The only people eligible to win this are going to be my subscribers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments below about these builds. Is it something that you like to do, or maybe something you're going to skip on? Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can know when we come on and give this away. If you have any questions about the build, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to answer for you. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember, adventure is out there.